Speaking of slamming, we gotta move on. I gotta slam that gavel down because I want to talk about this Jake Paul thing and Mike Tyson. Should they be fighting? Should not be fighting? Let's take this to the Kruse Court and find out what we think should happen. Let's go to court, everybody. Now, if you're wondering about this, if you haven't heard about this, of course, you must be under a rock because Mike Tyson's coming back out of retirement one more time at age 57 to battle Jake Paul, who's, honestly, people are already going online concerned about how he shouldn't be coming out of retirement again to fight a YouTuber, they say, WWE superstar, again, influencer, and he might embarrass himself, which could happen. It really could happen. Again, Paul has been doing great when he's actually fighting. He only had one loss, and that was it was against Tommy Fury, right? Brother of current heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, and that was a split decision. So could Tyson lose this match and make himself look like shit? I mean, he could. He's 57 years old. I just don't know what he has in his tank, but I want to go around the court here right now. This is something we've been doing here. We're trying something new here. We tried it on Saturday. We're trying it again. I'm giving everyone an opportunity to go on the stand and tell me if they think that this is worth Mike Tyson coming out of retirement one more time. All right, I'm gonna put Rachel on the stand first. Rachel, is this worth it? Will he embarrass himself, or will this be a great, entertaining match? You're on the stand. Tell me the truth.
I honestly hope he beats the shit out of Jake Paul. Jake Paul is a piece of shit. I mean, it's not to say Mike Tyson hasn't been a piece of shit too. So I hope he doesn't get hurt too badly, and I hope he hurts Jake Paul very badly.
Which, that could be awesome. People might like that, I hope he doesn't get hurt either. He's 57 years old. Be careful, Tyson. I mean, you might do it now. He's great, but I'm just I'm
so tired of Jake Paul doing all these,
off his ear.
These these matches that are just nothing but buzz. It's not substantial. If you want to have a substantial career in fighting, do substantial matches. Don't do these God, I'm terrible with words today. I'm not feeling great.
Exhibition matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a spectacle. It's just a spectacle. That's what it is.
Just bullshit. Look at me matches. Shut up. Go away.
Yeah.
Either fight for real or fuck off.
So Rachel's saying it's going to happen. It's going to be good. It won't be an embarrassment. He might kick his ass. Right, Rachel?
I hope so. I genuinely hope so.
So you want to see this? You think this is a good thing?
I have been waiting for somebody to beat the shit out of one of the Paul brothers.
It might be that time. Tyson might be that man. Lexi, I'm putting you on the stand. Do you think this will be good for his career or not? You gotta give me your oath. Tell me, is this good for Tyson?
I mean, Tyson's a badass. I've watched that guy knock the shit out of people, so I want to believe this is a good thing, but I don't know, man. Jake Paul's in his prime, right? I mean, I've
might be an embarrassment.
I don't think it's going to be an embarrassment. I don't think it's going to be an embarrassment at all. Tyson's the fucking man, right? He's going to at least hold his own. Bare minimum, no question about that. But I don't think it's not gonna be as impressive as people think. I don't think Tyson's gonna break his jaw and take him down in one knockout kind of
bite his ear off
or whatever. No, I would love to see that though. Tyson's not like that anymore.
Different man.
Tyson's really reformed himself.
With his pigeons these days.
He's worked really hard to reform himself. He's worked really hard to better himself as a person. He feels a lot of shame about who he was as an individual before, and so it's an interesting spectacle. But I think he's doing it because he thinks Jake Paul's an asshole and he wants to hit him. And he's this kid's being a fucking prick. Because he really is.
So you want to see this? You think this is a good thing?
Oh, absolutely. I'll watch this. I'll watch this kind of spectacle. I'll watch the Paul brothers get their asses beat anytime I can. Absolutely.
That's two. Two think it's good.
Well,
two think it's good.
His little exhibition match, she said, what was it? A basketball player he fought before, and he's. I know he's fought I think it was a former fighter who was retired. It's
He's
Well,
going after all these retired old guys and like people
he's like the
who
Rocky
aren't
complex.
fighters. Like, just fuck off, man. Do it or get out.
So versus another.
Right.
I know. I mean, it might be a good battle or it might be a problem. Sabrina, I'm gonna put you on the stand now too. You tell me, is this an embarrassment for Mike Tyson or is this a good thing that's gonna be happening?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hard pass on this, as I do with most boxing and UFC fights. It's not for me at all. I don't really give a fuck. Definitely not my thing. That being said, it's like The Rock or Ric Flair coming back to fucking wrestling. Like, what are we fucking doing? Like, just stop. They can all fuck themselves, as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna go with GR and give a Dilligaff hardcore for this topic.
So you don't think this should happen?
No, absolutely not. I think it's fucking stupid. There's making people pay $75 for a fucking fight on some pay-per-view fucking network for fucking bullshit.
Oh, $75? That's insane.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot.
Probably more than
Yeah.
that. I don't
prepared
even
to
know.
watch it, but I will gladly read the headline that he got his shit knocked.
Yeah, I will.
Don't care. Don't
It's
care.
going down.
I'll pirate
July
a
20th.
tape somewhere.
Dilligaff all day.
I'm gonna go on the stand fast too, because you know what? It's my turn to go on the stand here. I don't think it should be happening. I mean, I get it. Like, it could be a good battle. It could be freaking great. Maybe he'll kick his ass. But I'm just like, Tyson, man. Go do another movie. Hang out. Retire. Hang out with your pandas, your bears, your beavers, all your woodland creatures you have in your backyard, and just chill out, man. You've had a great career. Like, nobody wants to see you out of your prime. Maybe getting your ass beat. Your last time was great. You got through it. Whatever. It went 8 rounds. People were not that excited about it. Just let it be. Let it be, man. Jake Paul might be a little weasel to you, and you might want to kick his ass and fucking bite an ear off for 2 or lick. I don't know what you want to do, but just stay home. Stay home, I think, and I think that at the end of the day, you might be happier. But then again, maybe it's a payday is good for you, so that might be what gets you back in there, but I don't think I want to see it. But I think we're split. Tell us in the chat. Be a huge payday.
I don't think George Foreman. It's Doc Savage asks if George Foreman did something similar. I don't think he did. He didn't eat anyone's ear or do anything super weird, right? Does anybody know of anything weird that George
I think
Foreman
maybe
did?
they're saying that he came out of retirement.
He came out of retirement to do some weird stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, I'm reading everything wrong these days.
I don't remember what.
No, I'm sure he did, but it's the same thing like wrestling. Like it's to pump up publicity for like whatever. Like it's just not necessary in my opinion.
Yeah.
I just wanted to answer.
You did.
I just wanted to answer that question. I'm sorry.
And he's been like he's been wrestling, he's been fighting, he's been, you know what I mean? We're a split court right now. We're a split court, so I'm putting it out to the chat right now to see if this should happen. And we'll see what the chat.
It's necessary. I just think it's going to be funny if he gets his shit rocked.
Yeah, it would be fucking great. I would love that actually. If this guy's ass kicked big time, so he thinks like, oh God, I'm gonna keep this guy, no problem. 57 years old, I'm 27, I got this, That's 30 years difference. 30 years difference.
What was real, GR? I know he ate his ear. I'm just saying, like, what else was real? Like, what are you talking about? that's
Protein.
real? What was not real? What would I say that was not real? Please tell me.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
He
find
ate
out in a
his
minute.
ear with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Had a nice glass of Chianti. Absolutely, he did. Lexi.
You
Thank you.
hear good old Trumpers out there talking about how he fucking Hannibal Lecter, a good man.
Oh yeah, I heard that Hannibal Lecter. Yeah. I think he was talking about Anthony Hopkins, but I mean that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, where do you put that out there? But the chat doesn't think this should happen either. The chat does not think this should happen. So I guess the court of Kruse is going to close on this and say this fight probably shouldn't happen, but we might enjoy it. So it shouldn't happen, but it is.